So, you want to talk about Jewish people and wealth? Let's get one thing straight off the bat. Attributing an entire group's financial success to a single factor, or even 15, is reductive and frankly, a little bit lazy. This video isn't about perpetuating stereotypes. Please click the subscribe button. It's about exploring some of the historical, cultural, and societal factors that have contributed to the perception of Jewish people as being good with money. We'll be looking at things like community support, emphasis on education, and entrepreneurial spirit, but it's crucial to remember that these are just pieces of a much larger and more complex puzzle. For centuries, Jewish communities have understood the power of collective support. This tradition of mutual aid, known as tzedakah, is deeply ingrained in Jewish culture. It's about recognizing that a rising tide lifts all boats, and that by supporting each other, the entire community benefits. This support can manifest in countless ways, from providing loans to starting businesses to offering mentorship and guidance. And let's be honest, having that kind of support system can make all the difference when it comes to taking risks and pursuing financial opportunities. The takeaway here is that strong communities foster resilience, and that resilience can translate into greater financial stability. In many Jewish households, education isn't just encouraged, it's practically a competitive sport. This emphasis on education is often cited as a key factor in the economic success of many Jewish people. A good education can open doors to higher-paying jobs, equip you with the skills to navigate complex financial systems, and empower you to make informed decisions about your money. Jewish culture also places a strong emphasis on lifelong learning, on constantly seeking out new knowledge and expanding your horizons. Let's be real. Starting a business takes guts. And throughout history, Jewish people have demonstrated a remarkable knack for entrepreneurship. Historically, Jewish people were often excluded from certain professions and industries, forcing them to create their own opportunities. Jewish tradition values innovation, resourcefulness, and a certain chutzpah, a Yiddish word that essentially means having the audacity to dream big and go after what you want. It's about seeing possibilities where others see obstacles and having the tenacity to turn those possibilities into reality. This entrepreneurial spirit isn't just about making money, it's about creating something from nothing, about leaving your mark on the world. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the stereotype in the synagogue. Yes, networking is often cited as a key factor in Jewish success, and no, it's not some nefarious scheme to control the world. I promise, we're not that organized. Within Jewish communities, there's a deeply ingrained understanding of the importance of connections. This manifests in various ways, from informal gatherings to formal mentorship programs. It's about sharing information, offering advice, and opening doors for one another. It's about building relationships, fostering trust, and recognizing that sometimes the most valuable asset you have is your network. Ever noticed how some people seem to have an almost intuitive grasp of money? Like they're fluent in the language of investments, budgets, and compound interest? From a young age, children are often taught the value of saving, investing, and managing money responsibly. This emphasis on financial literacy can be traced back to centuries of cultural experience. Historically, Jewish communities often faced economic uncertainty and discrimination, forcing them to become incredibly resourceful and savvy with their finances. The takeaway here is that understanding how money works is essential for building wealth and achieving financial security. Tikkun Olam means repairing the world. It's a core principle in Jewish tradition, emphasizing social justice and community service. Philanthropy is about engaging in efforts to make the world better. True wealth is more than material possessions. It's about investing in your community and making a positive impact. Let's face it, life is full of risks. And while Jewish people aren't immune to risk, they've developed a reputation for being particularly adept at managing it. This isn't about being risk-averse, it's about being risk-aware. It's about approaching decisions with a healthy dose of skepticism, carefully considering potential pitfalls, and having contingency plans in place. Historically, Jewish communities often faced persecution and discrimination, forcing them to become incredibly adaptable and resourceful in order to survive and thrive. The takeaway here is that understanding and managing risk is essential for long-term financial success. Family is a cornerstone of Jewish identity, a source of love, support, and yes, sometimes unsolicited financial advice. But in all seriousness, strong family values play a significant role in the financial well-being of many Jewish households. It's about instilling in children the importance of hard work, responsibility, and financial prudence. This emphasis on family creates a strong support system that can provide a sense of stability and security, which can be incredibly valuable when navigating the ups and downs of life, both financially and otherwise. Now, before you picture some idyllic scene of multi-generational families gathered around a Monopoly board, let's be real. Like any family, Jewish families have their share of dysfunction. Let's be blunt. Jewish history is a roller coaster of triumphs and tragedies. From ancient empires to modern-day nation-states, Jewish communities have faced many challenges. Yet, they've shown incredible resilience, adapting, overcoming, and rebuilding. Forced to be resourceful, they supported themselves and their communities. If there's one thing that unites people across cultures and religions, it's the dream of owning a home. For many Jewish people, real estate isn't just a place to live, it's a smart investment, a tangible asset passed down through generations. Owning land was often restricted, making it a symbol of security and stability. This cultural perspective has led many to find success in real estate. Culture shapes our values, our beliefs, and yes, even our financial habits. And Jewish culture, with its rich tapestry of traditions, customs, and, let's be honest, a few superstitions thrown in for good measure, is no exception. From the importance of giving back, remember, tzedakah, to the emphasis on education and family, these cultural values have a profound influence on how many Jewish people approach money. There are also certain taboos and superstitions surrounding money in Jewish tradition. For example, it's considered bad luck to boast about wealth or to be wasteful with resources. These beliefs, passed down through generations, encourage humility, gratitude, and a sense of responsibility when it comes to financial matters. Yes, Jewish people are often overrepresented in certain high-earning professions, such as law, medicine, and finance. This trend can be attributed to a complex interplay of factors, including historical circumstances, cultural values, and access to education. For centuries, Jewish communities often faced discrimination and were excluded from certain industries, pushing them towards professions that valued intellect and skill. Additionally, the emphasis on education and the pursuit of knowledge within Jewish culture has naturally led many to excel in fields that require advanced degrees and specialized training. Now, it's crucial to acknowledge that this overrepresentation doesn't tell the whole story. Imagine having a personal guide in the world of finance, someone who's been there and has the battle scars and the investment portfolio to prove it. That's the power of mentorship, a cornerstone of success in Jewish communities. It's about fostering community, sharing knowledge, and providing guidance. The only constant in life is change, especially when it comes to the economy. Markets fluctuate, industries evolve, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. And throughout history, Jewish people have demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt to these ever-changing circumstances. This adaptability isn't about some mystical ability to predict the future. It's about cultivating a mindset of flexibility, resourcefulness, and a willingness to embrace new opportunities. This ability to adapt has served Jewish communities well throughout history, enabling them to navigate periods of economic uncertainty, political upheaval, and social change. In the world of finance, this adaptability translates into a willingness to diversify investments, to explore new markets, and to adjust strategies as needed. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, Jewish culture emphasizes patience, discipline, and playing the long game. True wealth isn't built overnight, it's the result of careful planning and strategic investments. This approach reflects in saving habits, investment strategies, and business management. It's rooted in understanding economic cycles and generational wealth. True success is measured in the legacy you leave behind. So there you have it, 15 factors that have contributed to the perception of Jewish people and wealth. But as we've explored, It's not as simple as attributing financial success to any one culture or religion. It's about understanding the historical, social, and cultural nuances that shape our relationship with money. Remember, stereotypes are just that: oversimplified generalizations that fail to capture the complexity and diversity of any group. Hopefully, this video has challenged some preconceived notions and sparked a more nuanced conversation about wealth, culture, and the importance of looking beyond stereotypes. Please click the subscribe button